A Chesapeake teen in desperate need of a new kidney got the news that saved his life this year. We first told you about Myles Grate and his search for a donor a couple years ago.
Yeah, and his prayers were answered this year. His blessing, though, came with heartache for another family. But Myles Grate, known for his love of superheroes, says he has a plan to make sure the donor who lost their life and saved his will live on.
What makes you different is what makes you Spider-Man.
Miles Morales as Spider-Man webbed his way onto the big screen back in 2018, just as Marvel superfan Myles Grate made his plea on News 3 for a superpower to save his own life.
To be really honest, I was really kind of like sad and stuff. I was really kind of like near my kind of lowest point.
People all over the country signed up to be donors after learning about his story, but none proved to be a match for Miles.
I just had to take a deep breath and just, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
But this summer, the plot twist he'd been praying for, a kidney with a near-perfect match.
So the moment where you realize, oh my God, this is happening. I'm getting a new kidney. This is saving my life. What was that moment of realization like?
I was kind of like in denial. I was all like, this is, no. It was almost too good to be true. I was all like, wait a second. I have a new kidney. Wait, no, you don't. Yes, you actually do. I feel phenomenal. All I've been doing is eating.
Eating his parents out of house and home like any other teenager. And for Miles, it feels good to feel normal. And as the Grate family rejoices, it's not lost on them that another family is grieving a loss that saved their son's life.
That says a lot about an individual or individuals who are saying, let my son or daughter's life that is lost save another. We have a special link with this family. And we would love to reach out to them. And we can't express enough the gratitude to them for saving our son's life.
Now in recovery, Miles has been pouring his energy into expanding the storyline for his collection of superheroes. And there's a special one he's working on for the world to see.
Do you see yourself in any way in your cartoons honoring that person or creating them to be a superhero in any way?
Yes. I will definitely make them not just a superhero in there. I'll make sure they'll be a very important part of the story.
Just like Miles Morales learned he was one of many Spider-Men in parallel dimensions.
Dimension opening now.
You're like me. That's impossible.
Miles Grate says he's living proof superheroes exist in a heavenly realm too.
Do you view the person whose kidney you received as a superhero to you?
Definitely, yeah. Thank you for saving my life.
Wow.
Oh, and Miles looks so good.
He sounds so good.
He's been through dialysis when he was a student at Indian River High School, in and out of dialysis, couldn't really keep a consistent school schedule. He's now a student at the Art Institute of Virginia Beach, 19 years old. So good to see him doing so well. And so they understand the cost that this was for another family. So they're hoping to learn the identity of the organ donor and meet their family someday. And what a moment that's going to be.
Wow. And in the meantime, Miles does want to remind us a very sobering fact that there are still, 100,000 people, he says, who still need a kidney. So there are ways you can sign up to become a living donor. No, Jessica, you put that up on WTKR.com as well. But what a message of hope this morning. And that is exactly what we needed.
Especially in 2020.
Yeah.